I want to apologize to Rocco. I want to apologize to Tuki. He took something I said very personally. And you can always tell when a guy's trying to be a cool guy, but there's some seethe to him. My comments about people buying viewership because their chat moves the same speed mine does, but it says they've got like 1,000 people watching. Tuki took that very personally, and he tried to play it off as cool, but I could tell it bothered him. I wasn't talking about him. I'll be honest, until Nova sent me the link last night, I didn't know when he streams. I don't know how many people typically watch him. I still couldn't tell you. I just know that he does the puppet. So I want to apologize to I almost called him Pod Awful. I want to apologize to not Quadfa. What's his name? Rocco, the guy who does the puppet. I apologize. I didn't know that you were going to take that personally. I didn't mean you. I don't know how many viewers you have. I just know I have people send me information that they have, and they go, this person has this many views. Their chat's not moving. They're clearly botting it. And botting apparently is a far more common practice than I thought it was. A lot of people do it, and it's basically an insecure, fake it till you make it thing. And these bot farms don't give a shit because they make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month off some of these people. So, yeah, Tuki clearly thought it was for him because he made some comment about, oh, give me some money because I have to pay for my views every month. And I'm like, I know where that's coming from. And I just happened to tune in and see that. And I'm like, that wasn't you, dude. There's a lot of insecurity in that world, in that universe they're in. They feel like they have to defend themselves from everything, even if it's not coming at them, you know? Sack Johnny Crutches says, as Sean from Potentially Criminal says, Aaron is blessed with retarded enemies. I mean, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. By the way, I get no pushback on any of this stuff anymore. I think people have started to realize, like, look, Aaron's kind of about it, but he is right. And it's nice to now be in the catbird seat on shit like that. Dr. Doom says Rocco is the best out of them all. I think he's the most talented out of all of them. I really do. I don't know how many people watch him. Last night he did well because he had that Quadfather thing. Unfortunately, I think it's the same 1,000 people all going between shows, which is unfortunate. I bet you if you looked at all of those shows and their unique viewership, ours is way higher, like in terms of different individuals coming in and out. I think the same people just kind of recycle through shows. But I do think he's the most talented out of them all. But I think he tragically limited himself. I think he kind of got drawn into the steel toe pit. That's why he got out of that show and stopped doing it. Because I think he realized, like, oh, shit, I'm sinking with these guys. But I think getting involved in that whole world really limited how big he could have been. And I'll tell you this. You got to completely divorce yourself from it to get that stink to wash off you. It's like eating an onion, my man. But some of these guys, they sell their souls because they like seeing a couple more viewers each time. It's very myopic thinking. By the way, Chad Boozemock, I do have to call you out on something because I just went on Twitter to grab a clip, and you were the first thing that came up in my Twitter feed. I follow Chad Boozemock. Stop doing this. It's so gay and cringe and awful, and it also shows that you're too balls deep in the internet. And I say this with all due respect, and I only say this to Chad Boozemock because I know he can handle it. He's a good egg. Stop comparing people to Stuttering John. First of all, it's gay to follow Stuttering John. It's gay to follow shows that follow Stuttering John. I can't think of anything more pathetic than to watch shows that just watch a guy. So he's like, oh, Chad Zumock is Stuttering John now. Stop. It's like, not only is it played out, but there's nothing worse than watching people thinking they're watching the cow, quote unquote, when just their engagement in it makes them the cow. Like, it's kind of the old adage, who's more pathetic, the fool or the fool who watches him?
Right. That guy's just living his best life. You're the one who's taking your time to observe it.
Yeah. So don't, like, you're cheapening it. You know what it is? And no offense, and I don't mean to call you out, but you're taking the shortcut because you can't think of a Chad insult. You're good. Chad Boozemock is really good at coming up with Chad insults. Take a minute, sit down with that tweet, think of a good Chad insult, and then plow forward with that one. The John shit is played out. It's gay. It's lame. you can come up with better insults. You have a gift of making something old and stale feel fresh. I mean that genuinely. The John thing is lazy. Don't do it. Stay away. Chad says it's 100% true. Chad has protected his tweets like a bitch. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with protecting your tweets. Sometimes you just don't want to hear from retards. There's like, that's always gets me when people are like, this guy won't let me say shit to him. Oh, well, what were you going to say to him? Dude, I hate him and I think he's a... Wow, I wonder why he doesn't want to hear.
I wonder why he turned off comments.
Right.
Or just ignores them in general.
I wonder why he doesn't want to talk to you. It is kind of psychotic that you would go, I got to tell this guy I hate him and he won't let me. He's a loser. Wait, hold on. He's a loser because he doesn't want a psycho screaming at him. That doesn't, like, there's a disconnect.
Just got banned in his chat. Well, what happened? Why did he ban you? Oh, because I kept telling him he's a stupid cuck and his show sucks and I can't wait for him to fail and die.
I like Boozemock and I think he's better than that. And like, oh, he protected his tweets like a bitch. Well, like, you got to remember, Boozemock, like, you hound and harass and shit on this guy all the time. I would think there's something wrong with Chad if he didn't protect his tweets from you. I'll be honest with you. Like, maybe we just come from two different places. I would be concerned about, a Chad being like, what's the one where you like getting beaten? A masochist. I would worry that Chad was a masochist and had something wrong with him if he didn't protect himself from Chad Boozemock tweets. I think there's plenty of space on Twitter or X or whatever for Boozemock to shit all over Chad and Chad to hate Boozemock and them to do it from each corner of Twitter. I think they can both do it.
The internet's large enough for you both.
I hope you take that, Boozemock, with all the respect because I do like him. I just we have a different outlook on these things. Boozemock says, I've never done any of those things. I have called him out on his shit. Yeah, okay, yes. But you understand this is called empathy. You understand that from his point of view, from his perspective, you're just talking shit about him. Like, calling someone out on their shit is something white women say they do when they're being obnoxious towards somebody. So, like, I've had people on the internet say, oh, I just call Aaron on his shit. It's like, yeah, but you're wrong 99% of the time, and I've proven you wrong. So I'm sorry if I don't want to hear your bullshit because it's all fan fiction. Now, Boozemock, you may be nailing it 100%. You may be crushing it and be calling out Chad with 100% accuracy. But you understand, Chad hears bullshit and crazy shit from psychopaths all day too. So he's probably just going to cut out all of your noise.
Yeah, you're getting filtered out in the shuffle, my friend.
Does that sound reasonable? I'm trying to say this in a way where everybody walks away happy. That's what I'm trying to do.